How do you feel about Emily Osment being more mature? What was your initial reaction to this? I didn't really have an initial reaction. I just said, this is great for Emily. Not because I was the most attractive man over on Blog Talk Radio or the internet for the last 15 years, for the part of the last decade and a half. It was because I think this was a role that Emily was just waiting to have, waiting to be presented with. She was waiting for that opportunity. She didn't just go out and get the first role that was handed to her. She sat back patiently and waited for that opportunity, unlike a Selena Gomez or a Miley Cyrus in films like Spring Breakers or films like So Undercover. She didn't just go out and get the first role that was handed to her, snatch and grab kind of thing. She waited for that opportunity, unlike Miley and Selena, who went out and just got the role because they knew they could do it. I mean, look at Selena Gomez's latest movie called Behaving Badly, how negative of an image she had from that one, and the one that she had in Spring Breakers was absolutely atrocious with Ashley Benson. I mean, they just kind of snatched and grabbed roles. Emily Osment didn't snatch and grab a role. She just, sat back and waited for the opportunity to get a role of a Selena Gomez or a Miley Cyrus, and because she was finally given that chance, she made the most of it. So that's why I have a profound amount of credit towards Emily Osment and a profound amount of respect that always goes out to Emily. That was one of my first original loves about Emily Osment, how she took things so slow. She kind of had her own process. She went at her own pace, kind of like how you go to high school or you go to college and you learn at your own pace. Emily Osment did everything at her own pace. She didn't immediately jump the gun, so to say, with a role like Selena Gomez or Miley Cyrus did with movies like So Undercover, Spring Breakers, and Behaving Badly. They immediately went for the mature roles. Emily Osment stayed within the roles that made her the star and the celebrity that she is known for being. She stayed on TV shows like Life with Boys, and she stayed under the direction of Michael Poyers and people she knew, like she's doing with Young and Hungry, Ashley Tisdale. It's been 5 years, just for those of you keeping score at home on your scorecard, since Hannah Montana and Life with Boys finished up. Some of those TV shows that Emily was on are still going strong, but I mean, more so celebrities have gone in now to more mature roles from about a decade ago. And Emily Osment is one of those celebrities who have been around for the better part of the last 10 years. She is a veteran now when it comes to being a teen idol, as opposed to someone like an Amber Montana from the Haunted Hathaways, or somebody like some of the newer stars that Disney and Nickelodeon are trying to promote. So she's considered a veteran, and she knows how to get it done, which is why, again, I have a profound amount of respect for Emily Osment that I'm always putting out there, and I will always go down in history for being known as the guy who gave Emily Osment the benefit of the doubt ever before I gave the benefit of the doubt to someone like a Selena Gomez or a Miley Cyrus. Always loved Emily Osment. I was a fan of Hannah Montana, not because of Miley. First off, I became a fan of Miley eventually, but I was a fan of Hannah Montana within the first maybe one or two seasons because of the role of Emily Osment and just how effectively she was able to put across the character of Lily Truscott, a role originally slated for Miley to play if you've read the book Miles to Go. So definitely, even with Emily Osment being downgraded and demoted to the role that was slated for Miley, she did a great job in that role, and you couldn't have any other one associated with that role more effectively than what Emily Osment was. So where will Emily go after she finishes up working with Ashley Tisdale for Blondie Girl Productions? Hopefully another movie directed by Ashley Tisdale, or another role in another movie similar to the one she's got in Young and Hungry. She plays a chef in this movie, a teen who's a chef. It looks amazing how this movie is put together. The visuals look absolutely incredible, and the plot behind the movie looks outstanding as well. Now, if you were a director or a producer of this movie and you've been watching, say, Emily Osment for the better part of the last 10 years, if you had direction and creative control with this, what are some of the things that you would keep in cohesion with this movie, and what are some of the things that you would change about this movie? What are some of the things you like? What are some of the things you don't like about it? And what would you go as far to change if you had creative control of this movie? Because I know there's been a lot of skepticism that has been affiliated with roles of Disney and Nickelodeon stars and how they've changed and went through that metamorphical period over the last decade. There was a lot of controversy surrounding Miley and Selena, of course. The vampire fang photos of Selena Gomez, God knows how much publicity that got, and how much Miley was put over because of her album, Bangers from 2013, especially after the dropping of the Wrecking Ball music video. What would you change about this? What did you like? What didn't you like? And do you think this is the first sign of Emily posting scantily clad for photo ops that will be released eventually on the internet? Because we have seen this sort of thing before, where celebrities have kind of just had these mature roles and then they've gone into posting scantily clad or provocatively. Do you think that we will see Emily Osment eventually? Do you think this is the first sign to Emily posting scantily clad or provocatively in photos? I hope it isn't. I would go for it. Don't take anything I've said out of context. I would go for that if Emily were to make the decision to do that, because everybody eventually makes a decision to do something like that. So you kind of got to support that. You can't just turn against someone who you've supported for so many years of your life, even if they choose to do something provocatively. Hey, if she wants to do that, more power to her. But do you think this is the first sign of her posting provocatively or scantily clad? If she's scantily clad in a movie role, will she be scantily clad for photo ops, and will she become the next Photoshop victim? I really don't know. I would go for it if she did it, but preferably, I don't want to see her go that route. I don't want to see her go the route of a Selena Gomez or a Miley Cyrus, or I'll go as far to say a Justin Bieber. I don't want to see her caught up within controversy that she doesn't need to be affiliated with or caught up within, especially with how much of a positive image she has had. She's one of the few Disney or Nickelodeon stars who has been able to maintain a very positive image. The only one who seems to be doing that now is either a Demi Lovato or an Ariana Grande. There are very few celebrities who are maintaining the similar image they had after breaking away from Disney or Nickelodeon. And some of them are Emily Osment, Ariana Grande, and Demi Lovato. Very few are able to do that and do it consistently. And you have to give people like Ariana, Demi, and Emily a lot of credit for being able to do it, being one of the few that are able to do this, because so many celebrities, I don't know what it is about the celebrity world, guys. The celebrity world has so many celebrities go absolutely crazy after being involved with a TV show within the age demographic of maybe 5 to 10 years of age. After they break off ties with a company like Disney or Nickelodeon, I don't know what it is about Disney stars, but Disney stars tend to go absolutely retarded, is the word, probably the only word really, that can be affiliated with how crazy these celebrities go. I mean, you take, for instance, Miley, and how crazy Miley went after breaking away from Hannah Montana. She dropped the role and went crazy over power and money, and a lot of others have followed in the footsteps of Miley Cyrus. Selena Gomez with the monologue in the song What the Heart Wants, released here in 2015, going to the top of the Billboard chart. She has gone very unprofessional with her career choices, and I've questioned Selena Gomez more than times than enough here on this show. I'm questioning Selena Gomez's career choices now more so than I have for the better part of the last 5 years because of that monologue and her choices regarding Justin Bieber. You know, is it right for Selena Gomez to still be caught up within a debacle surrounding herself with Justin Bieber and his problems within his life? He just got out of rehab. They're saying now that Justin is better than what he ever was before. I hope that's the case. That's the case, because I really don't follow up on Justin Bieber as much as what I probably should be. I hope that's the case. They're saying he's doing better than what he initially was before going into rehab. So hopefully that will be a good influence on Selena Gomez. But even with Justin, you know, going through rehab successfully and seemingly coming out better than what he was ever before going into it, I still got to question Selena Gomez's career choices, as I do the majority, at least 85 out of the 100% of Disney or Nickelodeon stars, because a lot of these Disney and Nickelodeon stars are making choices that I have no choice but to question. Selena Gomez, of course, was the latest. Will I be questioning Emily Osment 10 years from now? I really don't know. But Young and Hungry seems to be giving her a great image, and you got to put it over. You got to give her the benefit of the doubt, no matter if you want to or not. And I hope there are more positive reviews of Young and Hungry that will eventually drop on YouTube and be posted on Twitter and Facebook, because Emily Osment deserves to be given the benefit of the doubt, because Emily Osment has kind of just been there and been through it all. She's kind of been there and done that. She's one of those celebrities that definitely deserve to be given the benefit of the doubt, and I think that I can go ahead and get away with giving her the benefit of the doubt after seemingly being in love with Emily Osment for what feels like forever. Now, you may be saying to yourself that over the years, I've been in love with so many different celebrities. You know, it started with Emily Osment back in 2009, 2010. It went from that to a Selena Gomez. It went from Selena Gomez to Miley Cyrus, back from Miley Cyrus to Selena Gomez again, then Demi Lovato, then Taylor Swift became the love of my life, then I was infatuated with Ariana Grande. Where does the truck stop? It never has stopped for the most attractive man. But the thing is, Emily Osment has always been someone who I have always given the benefit of the doubt to and will continue to give the benefit of the doubt to, supposing she's still in the entertainment business, which I hope she is 15, 20 years from now. You know, one question that keeps popping up out of these celebrities after these provocative and scandally clad roles like Emily Osment is portraying for Ashley Tisdale's Young and Hungry from Blondie Girl Productions, info all over ashleytisdale.com. One of the questions that always keeps popping up to a celebrity from a fan is, where do you see yourself in the next decade, within the next 10 years? Ariana Grande was recently asked this for the American Top 40 Countdown when she replaced Ryan Seacrest and filled in as the guest hostess of the show. She said she hopefully was still going to be doing something with music, have a family with children at 31 years of age. 10 years from now, I hope Emily Osment is still in the entertainment business. Hopefully she'll have settled down with something that she's content with doing, which obviously she hasn't yet. Hopefully she'll have some, sense of direction with her life. She obviously has some sense of direction with her life now, but not enough in my opinion. She's kind of going all over the place. She's going from TV to movies, movies to TV, TV to movies, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. She needs to kind of settle down a little bit and have more confidence in the direction that her life is headed in. I don't think she's figured that out yet because she's had so many different movie roles since Hannah Montana and different roles on television. She's had so many different roles. I don't think she's figured out the direction she wants to take her life in. But 10 years from now, hopefully, I'm hoping that she'll have that figured out and she'll be headed in a far better direction than some of these celebrities who I can name aren't headed in as of right now. Some of the celebrities that are headed in a very uncertain direction, of course, Selena, Miley. Miley is someone who I haven't heard anything from for the better part of the last, I'd say, year and a half. Whatever happened to Miley after her album Bangers dropped in 2013, I am still questioning that. She still has 400 million subscribers on Facebook, just as many followers on Twitter. But whatever happened to her after her single Feeling Myself dropped and the single with Juicy J and Wiz Khalifa, 23? Seemingly after 23 and Feeling Myself, Miley Cyrus went A-list, went on hiatus. Nobody knows where Miley Cyrus went. She went ballistic or something and just disappeared. I'm wondering, where are some of these celebrities going to be years from now? And hopefully Emily Osment will be headed in a more profitable direction than what she's headed in now. Obviously right now,